with a touch as soft as a feather. Nikola Vucevic getting locked in. And hi, everybody. Time to get into it. And a look at the starters for the Bulls. They've got Nikola Vucevic. And it's Smith in at the 2. And for the Lakers, Reeves and LeBron fill out the perimeter. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's the Bulldozer in at the 5, down low. And over a long regular season, Graham, what are some of the things coaches do to keep things fresh and their players engaged?
Well, you said it best. It is
big time right there.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Here's Finney-Smith. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Pushing his way past the defense there, Finney-Smith knows how to maintain his composure while under pressure.
Skinny passes to Smith. Rebound, the Lakers. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
Last time, free throw shooting was their kryptonite. Just could not keep pace.
Yeah, you know, that differential jumps off the page to me. And whether it's more disciplined defense or more aggressive offense, they've got to look to flip that script tonight.
Skinny, no good.
Or the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity. Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Pass to Smith. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Here's the kid, guarded by Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go. Nice shot by Skinny. Skinny's gotten his second bucket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's the Bulldozer. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. The Bulls have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Skinny. And his scoring average of 31.5 points a game is fantastic.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
James, outside. There's the block, and he stays with it. Doncic against Smith. Got a piece of it. The shot by James, no good.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
As a defender, he's going to just be a...
Whoa! Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. You know, since the Lakers moved to L.A. in 1960, they've had the most sustained success in the NBA.
Well, think about this, B.A. From West to Magic to Kobe to LeBron, they always have a superstar. And NBA players love living in L.A., and the city loves basketball. Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Let's see some of the numbers here for him. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Now James. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And more impressive to me than his scoring was his playmaking. Really an all-around offensive clinic.
Here's Skinny. Got a hand on it. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Here's Finney-Smith. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Luka's so smart to get other guys involved in the action. Very good at not forcing it and trying to do everything himself.
Pass to Lee. Here's Skinny. Just 5 on the clock. The three. Doesn't go that time.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
And here's James. Oh, there's the alley. And that'll be Los Angeles ball as it goes out of bounds. Lakers able to keep the possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Hey, get LeBron, get LeBron.
Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Reeves. Back to Finney-Smith. 5 on the clock. Blocked! And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
Lakers ball.
Two on the clock. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Bulls have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Here's Smith. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Chicago, Smith taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
And Doncic has got the ball here for the Lakers. Trailing by 2. Their last game, a win against the Clippers. Looking to carry it into this one.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one. You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Here's James. And again, the Lakers, no good. Chicago shooting around 44% in this opening quarter. Here's Lee. Banked it in off the glass.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
The Lakers call timeout.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
welcome to the floor, the legendary.
And now it's time to look at the players in this rookie class who are shooting the ball the best so far this season.
Lakers Youth Dance Team, give them some love.
Here's Doncic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
His first personal foul.
Well, Clark, when you talk about Doncic, he came into the league with a ton of experience under his belt.
And I think people undervalue the experience of being a pro at the age of 16. It wasn't the NBA, but it's still professional basketball that he played in Europe. And that seasoning and that competition and that being refined in the fire allowed Doncic to step into the NBA unfazed.
That's good from Doncic.
You know, one of the things I like about watching Doncic is the pace he plays at. You're not going to speed him up. He plays at his pace, the pace he dictates.
Doncic hits them both. Here's Skinny. Inside.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Here's James. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Here's Finney Smith.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Here's Skinny. And he goes in for the dunk.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And, guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
The B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Bulls foul. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
To the middle. Here's Reeves. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Really doesn't matter what position LeBron is playing, the point, the 4 or the 5. James changes games with his passing ability.
Personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Austin Reeves.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The Bulls have got 8 of 15 shots to go. Skinny passes to Vucevic. Fade away. And it's rebounded by the Bulldozer. The Bulldozers got 5 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Shot is good by Reeves. And it's now just a 1-point Bulls lead.
Another great pass from Doncic. You pretty much expect him to tally double-digit assists every game.
And the bucket is good. Skinny's got 8.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Doncic right side. Buries it down low.
Trying to knock Luka off his game, distract him and frustrate him, but he just plays through contact like it's not there.
Lee on the wing. Check by James. It's good on the putback. And the Bulls lead by 3.
Tremendous hustle, working hard for that bucket.
Pass to Reeves. It's stolen. Here's Skinny. Three-pointer off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Here's Skinny. And the 3 off target.
He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish.
And there's James from the arc. Here's Finney-Smith. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And it's the Bulls' ball. Pass to Smith. James with the rebound. Taken away. And now the Bulls in transition. Here's Lee. Gets a very good look and converts. Lee's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls?
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
How about their shot blocking tonight? I mean, creating doubt every time the ball goes up. They're there lurking.
Chicago calls timeout. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
And they really controlled that game, too. See, they had their fingerprints all over it. Just dominant showing all around.
Exactly. Exquisite execution. They knew what they needed to do, and they got it done and made it happen. Really well played.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Finney-Smith.
2nd in points off turnovers, and they're 3rd in shooting percentage. That tells you this team's guards are setting up their bigs with some good looks, but also hitting some J's themselves.
And when you consider how well they played on defense, holding opponents to the lowest amount of points per game in the league, it's remarkable. They are outstanding at covering for one another and mucking it up on this end for other teams. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Skinny. And again, no good by Chicago.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys. But if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis. You know, guys, that's what he does. He just loves to play that kind of attacking basketball.
With the drive. And it's good for 2. Skinny's got 10 points.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Smith against Doncic. Vanderbilt to pass to James. And it's James with the jam.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
A minute and a half left in the opening quarter. Throws it up high. And there's the slam slam dunk to finish it off.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Here's Skinny. Rebound, the Lakers.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Doncic outside. Gets the three ball to go. He has 7.
Watch out now when Doncic is dialed in from deep because he's unguardable.
Here's Skinny. 38 points for him last game against Phoenix.
And he played cat and mouse with the defense, baiting them into fouls, working himself to the line.
Man, with the defender hovering all over him, nice step back.
Doncic against Smith from 9 feet. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Look, I know he runs the point, but boy, can Doncic go to work inside.
At the line for the Lakers, Luka Doncic.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And the Lakers making a change here. Hachimura's checked in. Doncic hits them both. There's 25 seconds left in the first. Here's Skinny. He's got 12. Five to shoot. He shoots. Unable to get that one.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Los Angeles. Scoring, passing, imposing his will at the offensive end. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
Another thing that's gone well for them is the mid-range jumper. It's been falling with ease so far.
Well, the saying is defense wins championships. But in this day and age, don't you need both?
No question, B.A. You definitely do. I mean, we've seen plenty of great defenses flame out in the playoffs because they couldn't put up points. Defense alone isn't enough. You need a balance of both.
We've got Jared Vanderbilt. He's out there with Rui Hachimura, and it's the bulldozer in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe. The Lakers trail. Pass to Vanderbilt. Doncic against Smith. Doncic counted.
Luka Magic has been on display tonight. He is in full control, piling up the points.
Now here's Smith. 26 points for him last game against the Suns in Phoenix. Let's take this time to see the teams who were picking the most pockets over the past month. The Bulls in second.
They've really gotten after it at the defensive end, and that's been generating turnovers.
Andrews, 3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3. Hayes is checked in for Los Angeles. And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. Here's Doncic. 26 points for him last game against the Clippers.
And he was a monster on the glass. Really helped them control that part of the game.
Chicago leading. Smith with it. Hachimura covering. And it's Smith penetrating. And he jams it home with authority.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind him taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Just 4 to shoot. Doncic passes to the bulldozer. The three-pointer off the mark. Well, we got a close game here in Los Angeles. Pass to Skinny. Back to Smith. Here's Skinny. From deep three-point land. The Lakers with a rebound. The Bulldozers got rebound number 8 now. Intercepted. And they're on the break. Here's Smith. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. LeBron James last season moved into the top 4 all-time in assists and first all-time in points scored. Not only that, he is the only player in NBA history with over 30,000 points, 10,000 rebounds, and 10,000 assists. And he's still going. Folks, what we are witnessing is legendary. Brian?
That is the truth. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you for that. Here's Hachimura. Chalk up 2 there.
Not to be denied, Hachimura has a great motor and competes with the best of them.
Here's Skinny. Hachimura covering. Shots blocked. And they get it back. Vucevic gets the bucket.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Doncic against Smith. Doncic punches it home.
That's the weight room strength of Doncic right there. Fully displayed.
Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And the three-pointer goes.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Pass to the bulldozer. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. The Bulldozers got his second basket. The Bulls have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Here's Skinny. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. The Bulldozers got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Dub misses.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range. Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Doncic against Smith. Now here's Hayes. He's covered closely. Takes it inside, and that one is hammered home.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Just 5 to shoot. Doncic against Smith, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. The Bulls making a switch here. Timeout called, the Lakers. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Here's Reeves. A 20-point game for him in the win against the Clippers. Vincent can't hit.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Smith outside. DeSumo on the wing. Check by James. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Lakers. And a quick look at how the Chicago Bulls schedule is shaping up. On Sunday, they'll go up against the Trailblazers in Portland. Then on Tuesday, they'll head home to take on the Toronto Raptors.
When you look ahead, there are a lot of winnable games, but you really can't think that as a player. You have to take every opponent seriously because this is the NBA. No game is a freebie.
Knocks it loose. Smith outside. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Here's Reeves. 9 points in the game. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. And it's a completely new group for the Lakers. Lee, he's checked in for Chicago. Outside, Finney Smith. Ooh, it's stolen away. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And Doncic drills it with a man right on him.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Pass to Skinny from deep three-point land. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback. And the Bulls lead by 12.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And the shot goes. Doncic has got 21.
Well, I love what he's done in this first half, at least so far. Increasing confidence every time down the floor. You can see it.
Here's the kid, guarded by Doncic. Pass to Smith. deflected. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Chicago ball.
Here's Lee. Hits a three-pointer. Lee's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
Another steal. Here's Skinny. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Chicago ball.
And so here is Chicago. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Smith outside. Over to the wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Skinny. Got it. 27 points for him.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Doncic. Not a lot of room.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
So it's the Lakers now. 15-point game. Pass to Dub. Clock at 6. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. Chicago has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Lee. He had 22 in the win against the Suns in Phoenix.
And on top of everything else, he did a great job of helping control the boards at both ends.
Well, that's just strength there. That's what we call weight room. The power of Vucevic on display.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
No one covering. Skinny's got 30 points.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
They're being careless with the rock. Too many turnovers could cost them this game.
Yeah, you want to get a shot every time down, even if it's a tough shot. Any shot is better than no shot. You just don't want to turn it over.
Get there.
Smith with it. He's got 16. They get the rebound. And he dunks it down.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Hachimura outside. No good on the 3.
Risky strategy here. I mean, shifting their offense more to the outside, we'll see.
Really good point. I mean,
are you kidding me? Wow, man. This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Outside, Finney Smith. Pass to Hachimura. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Lee. And it's rebounded by the Bulldozer.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Dorian Finney-Smith. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
The definition of a stretch 4. Finney Smith is a really valuable offensive player.
And so he hits both. 1:25 left in the second period. Pass to Vucevic. Fades. Rebounded by the Lakers. Here's Dub. Down low. With the 7-footer. Uses the glass to drop it in. Finney Smith's got 10.
Good work from Finney Smith down low, putting his size and reach to good use.
Here's Skinny. And again, Chicago, no good. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 18.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would.
Oh, man.
Oh, punch that was.
Bad intentions.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Chicago has gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
My kind of hoop. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. 23 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Beyond the arc. And it's Lee with the rebound. Lee's got 7 rebounds in the game. Makes good on the step back jumper. Lee's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And so it's Chicago, up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Billy Donovan here with us now, and Coach, your team finishing the first half in impressive fashion. What's working for you out there?
Yeah, well, I think we got some stops. We played good defense, allowed us to get out in transition. That was helpful. So just got to keep grinding away.
Defense has been their anchor so far. We'll see if they can keep it up, guys.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. And in one stretch there, they were up by 6. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
Credit these guys for coming in with the right game plan and then patiently executing it. Most of their shots had come in the flow of the offense. Rarely did they take a bad shot. Good, clean first half.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
First of all, where's the intensity on D? You think when a team is punking you like this, you at least try to put a stop to it. But nope, you just keep giving up open looks, letting the lead get bigger and bigger and bigger.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And for the Bulls, they're shooting it well, around 55% for the game. And for Chicago, let's take a look. We've got Smith, and it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint.
You know, that's not how you screen for your guys, but ultimately, they still found a way to come away with the hoop.
Smith against Doncic. The kid with a rebound. The kid's got rebound number 8 now. Skinny passes to Lee. Over James. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And the D having issues slowing down their mid-range game.
The Lakers shooting a solid 47%. Pass to the bulldozer. Here's Dub. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Now look at the 2K leaderboard when it comes to second chance points. The NBA leaders over the last month. Chicago 4th, 5th, the Lakers.
Over the last month of play, the second chance points have piled up for these teams, playing with some fire.
And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. And here's Smith. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's Skinny. The Lakers with a rebound. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Dub misses. The Bulls have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him. Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
Yep, that one goes. Skinny's got 34.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Doncic, good.
You know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
For Chicago, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. It's stolen by James. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And here's Doncic outside. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 3 assists now in this one. Well, Chicago's shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. Step back and fire. It's deflected. It's a one-on-one situation. And he's going for the oop here. Here's Lee. 20 points for him. Over James. And the basket by Lee. Lee's got 6 points in the quarter.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
The Lakers call timeout.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
the Lakers making a change here. Reeves is checked in. And midway through the season, here's a look at the Western Conference standings right now. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Here around the midway point, they've proven to be a top 3 team in their conference.
When I look at the Lakers, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
James passes to Doncic. The fadeaway. The bank shot, no good.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Outside, Finney Smith. The Lakers with another miss. The Bulls have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Smith powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Ooh, poked away. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Pass to Skinny. And he gets it to go. Skinny's gotten 4 this quarter. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Bulls.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
You also can't ignore the good job they've done rebounding on the offensive end tonight. That hustle has been well rewarded with second chance points.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
When high-level prospects like Victor Wembanyama enter the draft, some teams' motivation to win can falter, and Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "It's a serious issue, and we've put teams on notice." Brian, it sparked hundreds of league meetings, and Silver added, "We're always looking to see whether there's yet a better system." Back to you.
Oh, indeed. Thanks, Allie. Here's Lee, guarded by Vanderbilt. Pass to Smith. Dub with a rebound. Los Angeles has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Knocked loose. Here's the bulldozer. Knocks it down from 7 feet. The bulldozer's got 10 points in the game.
Hey, pulling out the hook shot. No one there to defend it, that's for sure.
Here's Lee. Hachimura covering. Lee, the pass to Dosunmu. Back to Lee. Fades and shoots. Here's the kid. No good with a layup. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's Dub. Smith with the rebound.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
Shooting for Chicago, Smith. 1 shot.
One shot.
And the Lakers shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Doncic against Smith. The bulldozer passes to Doncic. Shot clock at 5. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Luka with the crafty shot fake. Outstanding at tricking the defense.
At the line for Los Angeles, Luka Doncic.
Two.
That's good from Doncic. You know, Clark, one thing that stood out the last few seasons is the number of blockbuster trades just before the deadline.
Yeah, I think it's part of the league being a year-round league. I mean, that's a huge time on the calendar for the league when teams are looking to make moves to transform themselves or improve themselves. But you're right. The number of big trades have been more prevalent recently. And some of that is because of the power the players have in terms of facilitating movement.
Smith outside. Pass to Skinny. Here's Dosunmu. Here's the kid, guarded by Doncic. It's stolen by Doncic. Launches it. Chicago grabs the miss. Lee's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Dosunmu on the wing. Over Hachimura. Dosunmu can't hit.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night, a hand in your face on every jump.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
Vanderbilt finds Doncic. Outside Vanderbilt. Launches a three. Sends it home from three-point land.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Here's Dosunmu. Hachimura covering. Here's Lee. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. Los Angeles has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Here's Doncic. Yep, that one's good. Doncic has got 9 points now in the second half.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Well, the value of Jared Vanderbilt as a strong wing defender is pretty undeniable, Clark.
You cannot win consistently without players like Jared Vanderbilt. I mean, you need a shutdown defender that has versatility. And it's a skill that he takes a lot of pride in. He's worked at. He brings a lot to the table at that end of the floor.
Welcome to the floor.
Vincent's checked in for Los Angeles. And right now, let's take a look at the teams that do the best job protecting the rim. Number 1, the Bulls.
And what's been most impressive about this team is how intense they've been on the defensive end. It's not just 1 or 2 guys getting blocks for them. It's been a team effort, which is why they lead the league in blocks per game.
Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
And, you know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
And he lobs it up top.
It's been a blowout thus far, but they're trying to get back into the game.
Exactly. I mean, it had to happen here in the third. Now they've got the run going, and I think they've got to keep it going now.
Smith right side. With the fadeaway. The Lakers with a rebound.
The fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Here's the bulldozer. 14 points for him. And it's Vincent off the drive.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Smith passes to Vucevic. Here's Skinny, guarded by Doncic. Nice shot by Skinny.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. He's going to ride him as far as he can take it.
This arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared.
Here's Money. Still without a bucket. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Skinny. Top of the key jumper. No good. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 20-7 run.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Vanderbilt to pass to Doncic. Doncic on the wing. Hachimura outside. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the layup.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
With some arc. Ooh, rejected by Doncic. Asumu for 3. Knocks down the triple.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Doncic against Smith. Now here's Doncic. He's closely guarded. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. And the basket by Dosunmu.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Here's Vincent. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Vincent's got 4 points now in the quarter. Now Smith. He has 29 now. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 19. Vanderbilt to pass to Doncic. The 3-ball. They get it back. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a 3-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. There's 10 seconds left to play in the third. James outside. Shoots over to Sumu. Can't get it to fall. 12 and 3/4 of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's the Bulls, up 19. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Well, Los Angeles shooting at a respectable 49%. Reeves and LeBron fill out the perimeter. Jackson Hayes is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And the basket by Lee.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
James outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Reeves. And Doncic puts up a deep three. The kid with a rebound. The kid's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Fires from the wing. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Lakers.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
And the Lakers with some changes. Hachimura comes in for Finney-Smith. And Vincent is subbed in for Doncic. Here are the Lakers with the ball. Here's Reeves. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
First free throw is good, and even the players have expressed concern about load management. Are changes afoot, or is this the new normal, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think protecting players from injury is smart to do, but maybe the ticket sellers need to highlight the back-to-back games so fans are well aware that some players might be sitting.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Lee. Check by James. 2 points. That one goes. Lee's got 10 points here in the second half. The Lakers shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Here's Reeves. Pass to Hayes. Now Hachimura. 5 to shoot. Basket counts.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Here's Dosunmu. Here's Lee. The putback. It's good on the putback. And he's now got the double-double.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
Hey, had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
Shot is good by Reeves. Chicago has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. From the stripe, Lee misses.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jump.
Deflected! Outside Herter. Money. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Money's got his first points in this one. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. James, outside. Tipped. Outside Herter. Pass to the kid. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And in terms of the league as a whole, there have been some of the highest scoring seasons in history the last few years.
Power it home! Oh, wow! He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. It's blocked. Right side Herder. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Los Angeles ball. Substitution on the court.
Doncic outside. And he's going for the lob. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Hachimura, the pass to Doncic. And out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And the Bulls making a change here. Ball's checked in.
Lonzo Ball.
For Chicago, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during this fourth quarter. Here's the kid, guarded by Doncic. Pass to Lee. Over Hachimura. Here's the kid. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play.
Got a pigeon on that one. Easy money right there, fellas. Going old school on you young fellas. Look that up, pigeon.
Vanderbilt, the pass to Dub. Just 5 on the clock. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Oh, unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
One shot. One shot.
All right, let's pretend you are Adam Silver for a day, Grant. You get one crazy rule to test out. What's it going to be?
Oh, man, one crazy rule. Wow, great question. Well, the WNBA has tried this in All-Star games. Live ball substitutions, a little bit like hockey. Keep the game flowing, a little chaos too. It'd be interesting, be fun, be very, very entertaining.
Ball against Doncic. Shoots over ball. Pass to Dub. They get it back.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Vanderbilt, the pass to Doncic from deep. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. Vincent checked in for Doncic. Chicago's gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Here's Skinny. And it's rebounded by the Bulldozer. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Outside Vanderbilt. Back to Hachimura. And for the most recent CBA, players now get to share in the league's licensing revenue, Clark.
Yeah, you know, without superstar players, the league wouldn't make as much in licensing. I was glad to see the two sides come together on this issue. It's a delicate one, but I think they landed in a good spot.
Skinny passes to Smith. Lee on the wing. Vanderbilt with the block. Here's Vincent. Somehow scores the layup in traffic. Vincent's gotten 3 of his 5 to go tonight. Now here's Smith. Pass to Skinny. 3-pointer. Here's Lee. And he battles for the ball. Gets his second chance bucket. Lee's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
They haven't been able to grab many rebounds, getting burned on second chance opportunities.
Big difference in second chance points, and that makes it tough.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And a new group getting ready for the Lakers.
Dorian Finney-Smith, LeBron James, Austin Reeves, Luka Doncic.
James outside. Here's the bulldozer. And it goes. That makes it 9 for 13 now.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Lee. Nails it from beyond the arc. Lee's got 35 in the game.
Whoa, that man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first. Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Well, Grant, you had to guard some of the greats in your career, including Jordan, Kobe, LeBron. Who was the toughest to cover?
Well, for the record, I didn't really like guarding any of them, if I'm being honest. But no one, in my opinion, tops Michael Jordan. Of course, I had to guard Kobe the most.
Take a break.
And he was very relentless, had no weaknesses. And, you know, I was in my late 30s on one ankle. But who's counting?
First one falls for him.
And really strong at the line since the break.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. And that's good as he hits both shots. Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Here's Reeves. Outside Finney-Smith. Counted from distance.
Finney-Smith doing what we've come to know he can do. Knock down that jumper with a smooth stroke.
Here he goes. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Pass to the bulldozer. Outside Finney-Smith. And he lobs it up to the rim. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Here's Skinny. A deep three. That one is off.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Now here's Doncic. Tight defense on him. It's good. The Bulldozers got 6 points in the quarter.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
The Bulls shooting about 56% in this one. Skinny passes to Lee. Here's the kid, guarded by Doncic.
2 minutes remaining in this ballgame.
Scoring in the NBA is the highest it's been in over 50 years, Clark. You think it's time for some rule changes to help the defense? Oh my! Throw it down!
This goes to...
Looks like he's been working on that one. Finally got a chance to break it out.
Yeah, he knows how to make those jams memorable, doesn't he?
Does he ever?
Here's Reeves. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
1:33 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Skinny. And good! There's another! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Had their fingerprints all over this matchup tonight. Just an impressive victory for the Bulls.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And, of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And their efforts tonight pushed them to 41 wins on the year so far.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
I tell you what, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Skinny.
And his activity level on defense, self-evident, racking up steals, deflections. I mean, he was a handful tonight.
Pass to Lee. Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I'll tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
Inside. Smith outside. Pass to Vucevic. 6 to shoot. Count that bucket.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.